Hey. Okay, so let's get going with this one. So first of all, we're going to start with rolling down. So one vertebra at a time. You're going to lengthen up through the spine. You're going to exhale to nod the chin, soften the knees, and roll it down. Roll it down. Relax the body completely. Swing the arms, and then release, and then inhale and exhale to roll it up and lengthen up through the spine. Nice deep shoulder rolls. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now from there onto the hands and knees for cat stretch. There we go. So we're going to breathe in and exhale to push the spine up to the ceiling. Bring the top of the head down. Inhale to hold it. And exhale to bring it back into a neutral spine. Now inhale and exhale to lift the eye-line, arch the back. And then bring it back into a neutral, like straight back. Now I want you to lean backwards as you press the spine away. So when you press the spine up to the ceiling, you lean back into towards the heels, into the bum. So you lean back there. And then you bring it forward, stretching over the arms, like forward almost into a plank. And then leaning back towards the bum. Lean, 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 as much as you can to the back. And then you reach over, leaning over the front arms. Lean over, stretch forward. And then lean back for me. And then you bring it back to neutral. Tuck the toes for a dog stretch. You're going to lift the bum up in the air. You're going to bring the heels down to the floor. And you're going to just walk it out for me. Alternate. One heel down, then the other heel down. Stretch it down to the floor. Now onto the toes or onto the ball of the foot, and then just bring it into a plank for me. Just bring it into a plank. Move your hands maybe where it's comfortable. If you can do that plank, you're going to lift the one arm up if you can. Stretch it up to the ceiling, and then you bring it down. And then you're going to lift the other arm up if you can, up to the ceiling. And you're going to bring it back down. Well done. Bring it down. Now from there, bring one leg down and bring the other leg down. Well done. Okay, from there, just press back into a shell stretch. Bring the top of the head down. You're going to breathe in and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And then roll it up, roll it up. Okay, from there, we're going to lay onto our sides, facing forward, knees in line, or heels in line with the bum cheeks. Stretch the hand out in front of you. Inhale to lift and reach the arm up to the ceiling. And exhale to rotate the ribs towards the back. Inhale to hold, and exhale to stay. Inhale to hold, and exhale to lengthen through that fingertips and bring it all the way to the front. Inhale to lift and reach, stretch, 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 up, 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 up. And exhale, rotate. Keep that eyes on the fingers. Inhale to hold, and exhale to stay. Inhale, hold, and then exhale, squeeze that bum cheeks as you lengthen through the fingertips. Come forward and bring it forward. Okay, now switch over to the other side for me. Okay. Heels in line with the bum cheeks, stretched and reach the hands out in front of you. Inhale to lift and reach up to the ceiling. Exhale to rotate towards the back. Inhale to hold and exhale to stay. Inhale to hold and exhale, lengthen through that fingertips and bring it all the way to the front. Inhale to lift and reach, stretch it, and exhale to rotate towards the back. Inhale to hold and exhale to stay. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, lengthen through that fingertips and bring it all the way to the front. Now, roll to the side for me, press up. So I want you to sit with the feet hip distance apart. Press the feet down into the floor. You can squeeze a ball or a cushion between the knees. You're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine and then roll off the back of the sit bones for me. This is your starting position. Shoulder blades slide together and down the back. Now inhale to lower down and then exhale to come forward, then forward towards the knees. Inhale to roll back, but you keep that C-curved spine. And exhale. Try to keep the feet down or hook the feet underneath the couch or something. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to roll off the back of the sit bones. Exhale, recruit the abdominals, squeeze the sit bones and come forward. And inhale to roll back and exhale to come forward. Last two, inhale and exhale. So I want you to squeeze that bum cheeks to come forward. Inhale, roll back, last one, and exhale to come forward. Now roll onto your back for me. Put the hands behind the head. Now lift one knee, lift the other knee. We're going to do sit-ups, but I want you to squeeze that knees together for me. So inhale to nod the chin, exhale to flex forward. Now reach the hands behind the hamstrings and pull yourself up a little higher. Flex the feet, point the feet, and then bring the hands behind the head and lower it back down slowly. Inhale, nod the chin, exhale to flex forward. Pull yourself up a little bit higher. Now flex the feet, point the feet, and then bring the hands behind the head and lower it down slowly. Inhale, exhale to flex forward, squeeze that knees. Reach up a little bit higher, flex the feet, point the feet, bring the hands behind the head and bring it back down. Inhale and exhale to flex forward, reach behind the knees, lift up, flex point, roll it back down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, exhale to flex forward, reach up a little bit higher, yes, and flex point, and hands behind the head, and bring it back down. 4 more, and engage that under armpit muscle, squeeze that knees, lift up a little higher, flex and point that feet, and then hands behind the head and bring it back down. Well done. Inhale, nod the chin, connect. Exhale to flex forward. Reach up behind the hamstrings and pull up. Flex, point the feet. Hand behind the head and bring it back down. Well done. 2 more. Inhale and exhale to flex forward. Reach behind the hamstrings, pull yourself up higher. Flex, point that feet. Hands behind the head and bring it down. And inhale, exhale to flex forward. And hands behind the hamstrings, pull in, flex point, and hands behind the head, and bring it back down and put the feet back down. Well done. Stretch and reach the feet and hands away from each other. Now lift the arms up and bring it down into a T next to your body. Like so. All right. So now keep the feet down and squeeze the knees together. You're going to roll the knees to the one side. So lift the hips. See the heels is glued together, but the foot is kind of lifting a little bit off the floor. Then lower rib to hip, bring it back to the middle. And inhale to roll the knees to the one side and exhale to bring that lower rib to hip. Bring it back to middle. So you need to really shorten the distance between the rib and the hip here. Inhale and exhale, really seriously working with the abdominals here, especially into the sides, the obliques. Press the arms down into the floor. Now lift one knee, lift the other knee. Squeeze the knees together. We do it with the legs in the air. Inhale and exhale, lower rib to hip, bring it back to middle. And inhale and exhale, bring it back to middle. So inhale. So make sure that you are supporting with the arms out to the side. Make sure that you are working that lower rib to hip. Squeeze the sit bones, the bum cheeks for me as well. And make sure that you're pressing down into the back of the arms and the shoulders. Last set. Inhale to the one side. And inhale and exhale. Very good. Put one foot on, another foot on. Now we're going to do the 100. So I want you to inhale, exhale to flex forward, shoulders out of the ears, lift both knees to tabletop. So from here, I want you to do inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So we lengthen that legs long. Okay, so we're going to do 50 of that, and then 50 split legs. Okay. All right. So let's get into position. Inhale, exhale to flex forward, shoulders out of the ears. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and straight 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend 2, 4, 5, and straight 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend 2, 4, 5, and straight 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend 2, 4, 5, and straight 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend 2, 4, 5, and straight 2, 3, 4, 5. Now split 2, 3, 4, 5, and split 2, 3, 4, 5. Split 2, 4, 5, and split 2, 3, 4, 5. Split 4, 5, and split 2, 3, 4, 5. Split 2, 3, 4, 5, and split 2, 3, 5. Last 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 4, 5. Inhale to hold, and exhale to bring the head down, bring the feet down. Put the feet hip distance apart. Press the shoulders down into the floor. Press the big toe, small toe, heel into the floor. Inhale and exhale to imprint the spine. And then roll that hips up to the ceiling, sending that kneecaps away. Pressing through the back of the arms. Inhale, hold, and exhale to roll it back down. One vertebra at a time. And release the tailbone slowly. Okay. So inhale and exhale to imprint the spine and roll it up to the ceiling, sending that kneecaps away. Squeeze the butt cheeks, inhale to hold, and exhale to roll it back down, one vertebra at a time, and releasing the tailbone. Inhale, exhale, imprint, and roll that hips up. Send that kneecaps away, squeeze butt cheeks, and roll it back down. Remember, I want you to think about one long line from the knee to the shoulder. So inhale, exhale, imprint, and try to articulate the spine as much as you can when you come up. Press through that back of the arms for me. Remember, it's important. And as you come back down, make sure that you don't bring it down too fast. Put the brakes on for me. Inhale and exhale to roll it up. Send that kneecaps away. Make sure you press through big toe, small toe, and heel, and the back of the arms. Don't forget about that. That will help with all the connections to fire them up. Last two, inhale and exhale to imprint and roll it up. Send that kneecaps away. Inhale, hold, and exhale to bring it back down. One last one. Inhale and exhale to imprint and roll it up. Send that kneecaps away, pressing through the arms. Inhale and exhale to roll it back down, one vertebra at a time, and release the tailbone. Okay, now grab your circle, or if you have anything to hold. If you don't have anything, that's totally fine as well. We're going to do roll-ups. So you're going to lift the arms from above the shoulders. Now connect the lower abdominals, squeeze the legs together. Exhale. You're going to engage the abdominals and underarm muscles, and then you're rolling up and reaching forward. Inhale to hold. Now then, hook your feet under the couch or something. And inhale to roll off the back of the sit bones, and exhale to bring it back down. Or press into a book or something. Inhale to lift, and exhale to flex forward and reach, squeezing the bum cheeks and reach away. Inhale to roll off the back of the sit bones and bring it back down. And very good. Very good. Just bend the knees slightly if you need to, if you're struggling to get up. So try not to use momentum. Underarmpit muscles slide down towards the hips. Very good. Last two. So inhale and exhale. To come forward. Squeeze that legs. Very good. Inhale to roll off the back of the sit bones. Shoulder blades slide together down a bit. One more time. Activate that underarmpit muscles. Very good. Reach along and low. and then to roll off the back of the sit bones. Now, you're going to roll onto your stomach, and we're going to do swan dive. So, legs is wide, like ballerina style, turn the toes out. Hands is in line with the face, nose on the mat, active back line. So inhale, slide the shoulder blades together, connect the lower abdominals, and exhale, roll that marble away with the nose. Send that breastbone away and press up, lengthen through the arms. Inhale to hold, and exhale to bend the elbows and bring it back down. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades together, connect the lower abdominals, and exhale to lift. Now, active back line, squeeze that back legs and bend the elbows and bring it back down. Now, for the next two, we're going to do the same. Inhale and exhale to press up. Now, bend the knees for me and put the feet together if you can. And then lower the legs, and then you bring the arms down. So inhale, slide the shoulder blades together, connect that lower abdominals, lift up. Bend the knees back, and then you lengthen the legs again, and you bend the elbows and bring it back down. Now squeeze the legs together for me, bring the hands next to the hips. Now lift the shoulders and reach away with the fingers, and exhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale, hold, and exhale down. So inhale, lift shoulders, reach away with the fingers. Exhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale to hold, and exhale to bring it back down. Inhale to lift the shoulders, reach away with the fingers, and exhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale to hold, and exhale to bring it back down. Inhale to lift and reach the arms away, and exhale to lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale, hold, and exhale to bring it back down. Inhale, lift the shoulders, reach away. Exhale to lengthen. Now interlace the fingers behind the back if you can. So interlace the fingers and stretch and reach, lift them off the bum. And then relax your body down, nose on the mat, and then lift the shoulders, reach away through the arms and lift the head, stretch and reach, interlace fingers, squeeze that legs, and then bring it down. Last one. Lift the shoulders, reach away, lift and reach through the head, lift the hands, interlaced, and then release and bring it back down. Open the legs and press away into a shell stretch for me. Bring the top of the head down to the floor. Breathe in deeply and exhale. Breathe in deeply and exhale. Now bring it back into a cat stretch. So one cat stretch for me. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale and exhale to push the spine up to the ceiling, top of the head down. Inhale to hold and exhale to bring it back into a neutral. Now inhale to lift the eyeline, arch the back, and inhale and exhale to bring it back into a neutral. Now from here, you're going to look over your shoulder and you're going to turn the hip towards the shoulder that you're looking over. And we're going to do the other side. So it looks like this from this angle. So like so, you look over the shoulder, you look over the shoulder. It's just stretching the hip and into the sides. Just stretching it and stretching it. Last two. Very good. Then from here, we're going to do a straight lengthen of the right arm and left leg. And you're going to lift and reach it away. And then you bring it back in, 4-point kneeling. And slide away the opposite hand and foot. Lift and reach away. And bring it down and slide it back in. So you're trying to keep that shoulder girdle intact. So shoulder blades slide together down the back, other side. Slide that arms away, arms and foot. And just keep on going for me in a nice rhythm. So slide and reach the hand and foot away. Try to keep that hips nice and square for me. Also watch what that rib is doing. So if the ribs don't collapse down to the floor. There we go. Slide away. And very good, very nice. Eye line down, that's good. And reach to the crown of the head, reach through fingertips. So it's an active back line of the leg. And reach away, press away with the arm on the mat. And reach away, last 2 sets. And reach away. Last set for me. Just the other side. And bring it back in. Okay, so now we're going to lay onto our back for single leg stretch. So just lay onto your back, lift your knees to tabletop. You're going to lift the head. If you feel necky, put the hands behind the head. Otherwise, you're going to bring the hand on the inside of the knee and the outside of the ankle. Stretch and reach the long, one leg long is the active leg. Point and reach through that toe, stretch. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. So 2 breaths, in, and XX. In, and exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last 2, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last set, and exhale, exhale. Bring the knees in, bring the head down for me for 1 second. Inhale and then exhale to flex forward. Now hands behind the head. Lengthen the one leg long and we're just going to reach away. Bring that legs as low as you can keep a connection in your imprint and lifting your chest high. Stretch and reach, stretch and reach. You want to touch the opposite wall with the toes. So reach it. Squeeze that bum cheek of the leg that's stretching. And lift that chest. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the legs together, put the head down 1 second. Inhale and exhale to flex forward. Lengthen the legs long again and rotate the chest towards the bent knee. And we rotate. So it's inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, and exhale. Last one. Exhale and exhale. Bring the knees in and bring the head back down to the floor. Bring the feet down to the floor. Okay, now press yourself up for me. You're going to stand onto your knees with your arms out in a T. There we go. So the arms is in a T. You're going to just tip the arm down towards the floor. Stretch and reach. Lengthen through the one arm up to the ceiling and the other one stretching down towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. Lower rib to hip, recruiting the abdominals, bring it back into a T, and inhale and exhale. So reaching, you're stretching is the active stretch, reaching in the opposite directions. Stretching the sides, really good. Recruiting the abdominals, bringing it back to the middle. One more time on each side. The hips stay stable, and you try to keep the hips to the front. And bring it back to the middle into a T. And stretch and reach on the side. Yeah, there we go. Stretch, 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 opposite direction. Shoulder blades slide together, down the back. And then bringing it back into the middle. Okay, so now we're going to have side leg kick. So now you're onto your knees. You're going to lean over to the side. So you're leaning into this hip on the knee. Pressing onto the arm. This other leg, you're going to just straighten for me here. Now, you can either have a hand here or it's more challenging behind the head. Now, you're going to lift this leg for me and you're going to kick it forward and kick it back. And kick it forward and kick it back. So try to lift that foot and keep it in alignment with the hip. And last one. And bend the knee. And bring it back down for me. Now the other one. So you're leaning into the hip. So your hip's not straight above the knee, so it's just leaning off it. Hand behind the head if you can. Shoulder blades slide together down the back, or bring the hand into the sides. Lengthen the leg, inhale, exhale, and 4. Last 2, well done. And last one. Bend the knee and bring it back down. Okay. All right. Now from here, we're going to just bring the legs together for me. We're going to lift the knees off the floor. So if you can, just lift that knees off the floor as low as you can and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower it down. Inhale and exhale to lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower it down. Inhale, last one, and exhale to lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now from there, I want you to plank. So you're going to lengthen your one leg, lengthen your other leg for me, and plank. We hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bring the hands forward, and we're going to do push-ups. So squeeze that knees together, one long line from the shoulders to the knees. Shoulder blades slide together. Bend the elbows, in, and exhale, press away. In, exhale. So 3 inhales and 1 exhale. 3 inhales, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now from there, you're going to just walk back towards your knees, and you're going to press yourself up, and you're going to just roll up for me. Just roll up. There you go. You're going to inhale deeply, and you're going to exhale to nod the chin and roll it down. Roll it down. Bring yourself back onto your all fours and knees, hands and knees, and then lay onto your side for side leg work. How's that? Okay. Now we're going to do bicycle kick. So if you have your band close by, you can keep it as well. So the bottom leg is straight, and you're going to bring the top leg, you're going to bend it, and you're going to bring the knee forward. You're going to lengthen the leg long. Then you're going to sweep it back, straight back. Bend the knee for me when it reaches the back. Bring the knee to the front, to the chest. Lengthen the leg, and then sweep the foot back. Bend the knee. Bring the knee up to chest. Lengthen leg. Sweep back. Bend knee. Bring knee forward. Lengthen the leg, and sweep it back. Bend the knee, bring it forward, lengthen the leg, and sweep it back. Bend the knee, bring the knee forward, lengthen it, and sweep it back. Bend the knee, bring the knee forward to chest, lengthen the leg, and sweep it back. 4 more. Bend it, bring the knee forward, lengthen the leg, and sweep it back. Watch that hip is not swaying backwards and forwards. You want to kind of keep that hip very stable and stacked on top of one another. Last one, inhale, bring that leg forward, and then sweep it back for me. Bend the knee and bring it back down. Now, tight legs, point the toes, kneecaps facing front, ribcage lifted. Hand in front of your breastbone, and support your neck. Neck needs to be even back neck extension. Inhale, and then exhale to press up with your arm, and then bring it back down. Keep that body nice and tight, and bring it down, and exhale to lift. 4, 5, 6, we do 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Okay, now if you have a little band, put it around your ankles. If you don't have a band, that's Okay. All right, so now lengthen through the toes. Lift the foot, flex the foot, and bring it down. Inhale to lift, exhale down. Press the bottom leg down into the floor for me, especially if you don't have a band. Inhale to lengthen through toe, exhale to lengthen through heel. So try to get recruitment in the abdominals here, laying onto the side. Watch for not dropping that rib cage down onto the floor. There we go. Now lift that leg for me. Bring that leg 1 foot back. And now you're pulsing it up to the ceiling with a slight angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring that foot forward in line with the bottom leg and tiny little circles backwards. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And forward 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And forward 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it back down. Lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, and bring both legs down. Lift top leg, lift the bottom leg, and bring it down. Lift top leg, lift bottom leg, and bring it down. Lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, and bring it down. Lift the top leg, lift the bottom leg, and bring it down. 5 more. Inhale to lift, exhale to lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Now, both legs you're going to lift together. And lift. 2, 3, 4. So you're working the obliques here in the sides. You can have a hand onto the hip if you want to, or even the arm into the air. But you need to make sure that the rib cage is not collapsed. And another 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. Reach through the toes. 1. Okay, very good. Put the hand down on the side and put the palm down onto the floor. We're going to do side flex, squeeze the legs together. Inhale and exhale to just lift, slide the hand down the side and bring it back down. Inhale and exhale to lift and bring it back down. And inhale and exhale to lift it. Inhale and exhale down. Last 2 for me. And bring it down. And bring it back down. Okay, now bring this top knee, bring it down onto the edge of your mat. You're going to take the top hand and lower it down to the bottom foot. Pull that foot towards your bum and pull the knee back. Bring the bottom arm and press the knee down on the floor. Don't lift the knee off the floor, head down. Roll the shoulder back. You can have a cushion under the head, that's fine. But you want to aim for the rib cage rolling back towards the floor. So get a nice stretch. I want you to expand the rib cage, breathe deeply. And release that for me. Okay. Then also the top leg, you're going to just pull the top leg back for me. Bring that foot towards the bum. Bring that knee back. Very good. And then release. Press yourself up. Now the leg that worked, that leg, you're going to bend over the other leg. Pull this toe up towards the face. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen up through the spine. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Anchor both hips down. And you're going to bring that arm back. Look over your shoulder And we lengthen up, stretch and reach. And release. Now drop this knee down. So you're just dropping it down. This ankle is just above the knee. Now sit up tall, stretch up, and then hinge at the hip. Bring your chest forward towards the knee. You can either have the hands here or the hands down on the floor or reach it forward. It should stretch here into the hip. And then release that. Okay, just shake the legs for me, and then we're going to just do the other side. Okay, alrighty. You're doing good. Okay, so bicycle first. So very important, the rib cage is lifted. The rib cage doesn't collapse down on the floor. Shoulder blades slide together, lower rib into the body. Get the upper torso ready. Bottom leg down. We're going to lift that top leg. Bend the knee for me. Bring the knee to the chest. Lengthen the legs forward and then just sweep that foot back. Bend the knee, bring it forward and lengthen the leg and sweep it back. Now, I want you to press the bottom leg down into the floor for me if you can. This will help with stability. Flex that foot and bring it down. Bend the knee, bring it to the chest, lengthen the leg and sweep it back. Bend, bring it forward and sweep it back. Bend, lift it to the chest. Sweep it back, bend, reach forward, sweep it back, bend, bring it to the chest, lengthen the leg and sweep it back, bend. Very good. Last two, bring that knee up, sweep it back. Knee to chest, lengthen leg, sweep it back, bend knee, and bring that leg down. Okay, now from there, tighten the legs for me. Squeeze the inner thighs, lift that ribcage, hand in front of the breastbone, support the neck gently, and then press up through that arm for me for 10. And 9. And 8. And try to squeeze that legs together. Last one. Very good. Okay. Now, adjust yourself, ribcage lifted, shoulder blades slide together, lower rib into the body, lift that top leg, flex the foot, and bring it back down. Please remember to press that bottom leg down into the floor, lengthen through the toe, lengthen through the heel. Try to recruit the abdominals and squeeze the bum cheeks when you come down. Makes a major difference if you are connecting here in the abdominals or not. Press into your side so that you make sure that you're engaging. Now lift that leg for me, and then you bring the foot back. And now you're going to pulse up at an angle for 20. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg forward in line with the bottom leg, and now tiny little circles backwards. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and forward 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and back 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and forward 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it, inhale. Exhale to lift lower leg to top leg and bring it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift and lower. Well done. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift and lower. Watch that hip is not tipping back. So even if you're lifting low, you must just make sure that you are straight as an arrow. So inhale to lift, exhale to lift and lower. Last one. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Now both legs together to lift. So you're working with the obliques. So I want you again, like an arrow, even if it means that you're lifting low, but that you're keeping a straight back. and that you're not tipping the hip back. Absolutely working with the abdominals for me. And another 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Okay, now bring the hand down onto the side and the palm down to the floor. Inhale, and exhale to press up, and then bring it back down. And exhale to press up for me, and inhale to bring it down, and exhale to press up, and inhale to bring it down, and exhale to lift up, and inhale down. And last 2 for me. Bring it down, and very good. Now, top knee, bring it down on the edge of the mat. Lift the top hand and grab the bottom foot. Pull the knee back and bring that foot towards the bum. Now, the bottom hand is pressing down on the top knee. Head down and roll your shoulders back for me. Roll your shoulders back. You're like a pretzel. Expand that rib cage. Recruiting abdominals. And then release for me. And now you're going to just grab that top leg and pull the knee back. Pull that foot towards the bum. And breathe into it for me. Very good. Release. And then swing the legs forward for me. The leg that actually worked. That knee is bent. Anchor both hips down to the floor. Shoulder blades slide together and lengthen up through the spine. There we go. Sit up tall. Anchor those hips for me. There we go. And then bring that hand back. Look over your shoulder. Lengthen up through the spine. And breathe. And bring it forward. Once you're ready, you're going to bring it back forward. And you're going to just drop that knee. So the ankle is above that other knee. You're going to lengthen up through the spine and then bring that chest towards that knee. Just bring the chest towards the knee. So you're still going to straight back, lengthening through the crown of the head, but you're hinging at the hip. But you bringing that chest towards that knee. And breathe. Well done. Release that and just shake the legs for me. And then just put the feet hip distance apart. You're going to inhale to lengthen and exhale to nod the chin and spider crawl the fingers forward. Reach the hands forward. Inhale to hold and exhale. Squeeze the bum cheeks and recruit the abdominals and lengthen up through the spine. Inhale and exhale to nod the chin. Spider crawl the fingers forward. Reach it. Inhale to hold. And exhale, squeeze the bum cheeks and roll it up and lengthen up through the spine. Open up the chest. I want you to bring one foot on the inside of the thigh. So the bent knee, that arm you're going to lift up to the ceiling. And the other arm you're going to slide down on the inside of your ankle. Now, so keep the chest open for me. And just stretch it. You want to have a lower back stretch, lower back and lats stretch. Anchor that hip. Breathe into it for me. Recruit the abdominals. Squeeze bum cheeks and then lengthen up through the fingertips again. And then bring the arm down. And we're going to switch over to the other side. Bring that foot up into the high thigh. Toe up to the ceiling. Stretch and reach. So lengthen up through the spine. And inhale to lift that arm off the bent knee and then slide that arm down inside of the ankle. Inhale and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And recruit that abdominal, squeeze the sit bones, and lengthen up through the spine. I just want you to get into this position as well. Just get that hip flexor stretch. So lengthen up through that spine. Inhale and exhale to tuck the tailbone and push the hips to the front so that you can get this stretch here onto the front of the hip. Shoulder blades slide together. Lengthen through the crown of the head. I mean, you can lift with one arm up as well and flex it over if you want to intensify it, if it does make any difference. Otherwise, just keep it there. When you're ready, bring the hands down to the floor next to the toes. And then you bring that bum back towards your heels. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Lift the sit bones up to the ceiling. Keep the toe down. You want to feel a hamstring stretch. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Breathe. Lift that sit bones up to the ceiling. And release. Switch over the legs for me. And lengthen up through the spine. Tuck the tailbone and push the hips forward. As I open up that hip flexor, that's good. Stretch, 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 stretch. Looking good. Shoulder blades slide together down back. Good. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And bring the fingertips down next to the toes. Breathe. Move the bum back towards the heel. Keep the toes down. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. And breathe into it for me. And release it from there. Release it from there. We're going to just sit with the feet wide for sore. Sit up nice and tall. Palms to the front. Lengthen up through the spine. Inhale to rotate. Thumb down at the back. Exhale, head down to the knee. Stretch and reach in opposite directions. Inhale to stack the spine, lift the thumb, and exhale to the front. Inhale to rotate. Thumb down at the back. Exhale, head down to the knee. Looking good. Inhale to lift the thumb, and bring it to the front. One more time. Inhale, rotate, thumb down at the back. Exhale, head down to the knee. Stretch and reach. Inhale to lift, stack the spine, and bring it to the front. Last one. Rotate, thumb down, and exhale, head down to the knee. Stretch and reach. And lift it and bring it forward. Okay, one more. Ankle onto the knee, glute stretch, and roll down and you're done. Inhale and exhale to flex forward. So lift that knee towards the chest. Very good. You can put the head down if you like to, or put a cushion underneath the head. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Keep that hips nice and square. And breathe into it and release that hip down. And then switch over the legs for me. You're going to put the ankle onto the knee. You're going to inhale, exhale to flex forward. Then bring the knee back towards the face. And you just keep that square. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Very good. Breathe into it. And release it back down to the floor. We're going to do a nice roll down, and then that's it for today. Okay. So feet hip distance apart. Going to breathe in to lengthen, close your eyes if you can, and exhale to nod the chin, soften the knees, and roll it down. And inhale, swing the arms together and apart, relax, stop, and exhale to roll it up, lengthen up through that spine. Nice deep breath in when you reach the top. Inhale to lift the shoulders and exhale down. Inhale to lift. Okay, well, that's it for today.